Hey friends, it's Keezy here today, and today let's repaint and restyle G3 Lagoona. Okay, so number one, how are you guys doing? Long time no see. As you can see, I'm just removing Lagoona's face with some 100% pure acetone. And yeah, I want to preface by saying I just got back from 2 trips back to back and somehow I got sick. So I'm trying to struggle through this voiceover, but we're going to make it. So of course, as you can see, I started out by sketching out the face. I tried to do it with mechanical pencil, just like our good friend Morg's dolls, but it didn't really work out for me. I guess just because I'm not as precise as she is, so I had to do a lot of erasing, and the mechanical pencil was staining the vinyl a little bit too much for me. So I just went in with some watercolor pencil, and then once I was done sketching out the face up, I created the eyeshadow with some pan pastel. Again, I got these from Jerry's Autorama. They aren't on a 50% off sale anymore, but they are on a discount, so I'll leave them linked down below if you're interested. It won't be an affiliate link or anything. I just think they work so well that I want to recommend them to everybody. So after I mapped out where the eyeshadow would go, I just went in with a soft brush just to kind of blend things out and get rid of any harsh lines. Then I went in and highlighted her cheeks. Initially, this was supposed to be blush, but the color was so close to her skin tone, it really didn't show up all that well. And the color that I used kind of has like a shimmer to it anyways. So yeah, this is her highlighter. I'll add something that's kind of like blush later, but I also added that across the forehead just to kind of give the forehead a little shimmer. Then what you can see me doing is going in and contouring the face. Initially, I wasn't going to do this, but I don't know, I just tried it out and it looked really good, so I did it. And then this color is supposed to be kind of like the blush. It's kind of like a trust the process type of thing, because even when I put that down, I wasn't 100% sure about it. After adding that yellow shade, I'm gonna go ahead and start working on the eyes. So I'll work from inwards out, and I'll just start by coloring in the black of the eye. I think that's the pupil, right? Yeah, that's the pupil. And after that, I'll go in and paint the eye color. In these repaints, I really wanted to keep their original eye color because these repaints are supposed to be kind of like a reimagining, like in my own style of what they would look like. So yeah, I wanted her to have brown eyes with a little bit of hazel in them. And once the eye color was semi-done, I'm going to go ahead and paint the white of the eyes. I feel like this really just brings the whole face up together, because before this, I was honestly thinking about wiping the entire face, but then I just added some kind of blue eyeliner to her top lid. And then now what you can see me doing is adding kind of like a transparent shimmer to the eyelid, just to kind of give her that mermaid kind of fishy vibe, if that makes sense. Then what you see me doing is adding those little line details to the eyes, just to make the eyes a little bit more detailed and pop just a little bit more. And then to my quite literally least favorite part of the face up, I'm gonna do the eyelashes. These did not end up turning out exactly how I wanted them to. Like in the end, they ended up being a little bit too long, but here's the thing, I'm really just practicing doing face ups on a normal basis. So I'm learning things, which is what you should do, right? But they don't look too bad right there, but off camera I ended up adding way more lashes and it just ended up getting out of control. But after I drew on the lashes, I'm just gonna go in and add the scleras on the eyes, and yeah, that will pretty much complete the eyes. And then moving on to the lips, so she will have like a subtle ombre lip. So I went in with a dark pink and just filled in the entire inner part of the lips. That's the best way I can explain that. And then what I did was go in with a light pink and put that in the center. What I like to do when I do an ombre lip is just take the two colors and just go back and forth until it's blended as much as possible. I do water down the paint as much as possible without letting it be too streaky. And yeah, I just go to town, like going back and forth until the ombre looks exactly how I want it to. And then to finish off the lip, lips, I'm just gonna go in with some Liquitex High Gloss Varnish and top that off on the lips. And very last minute decision, I decided to put some little gems on her inner corner and her outer corner. The gems were a little bit too big, but they kind of work anyways. Okay, moving on to the best part, the hair part, right? So I'm actually using a tutorial that was done by August Doll on YouTube. Not YouTube, Instagram. When I tell you they are now my least favorite person because this tutorial was so hard. If I told you how many times I watched that video trying to figure out how to do these loose waves, oh my God, they got a ton of views from me, and they should also get a ton of views from you, because if you'd like to know how to do these waves, I'm gonna link their tutorial down below so you can check it out. It's over on Instagram. But yes, it turned out perfectly. It turned out exactly how I wanted it to, but it was a little bit of a learning curve. But you know what? I always love a new challenge. Like, believe it or not, even though I am pretty skilled at hair, every now and again, I like to challenge myself and do something new that I've never done before. And there is an easier way to give your doll waves, but I kind of liked the way they did it on their doll. So I tried out the tutorial, and yeah, it took me quite a few tries, but we finally got to the right place. And you know the drill. If you're not new here, then you know we have to set the waves. And of course, I'm going to start out with some boiling water, and I'll just pour that into a bowl here. Then I'm going to take Lagoona and carefully dip her into the boiling water just to avoid the face up as much as possible. You don't want to get boiling water on a brand new face up. It's like guaranteed to ruin it. But after I did the boiling water, I went in with an ice bath, and this is just going to cool the hair off and set the waves into place. And I immediately removed the straws from the hair while it was still wet. If you want more of a defined wave, you should let the hair dry in the straws. But I was just going for more of a loose wave, so it really didn't matter to me. So I immediately removed all of the straws, and the waves turned out perfectly. Like I said, if you want them to last longer, if you want them to be more defined, leave them in there for about 24 hours and it will come out just perfectly. But again, this was good for me. And while you watch me take out the straws, I have to say thank you guys for 500,000 subscribers. While I am filming this voiceover, we just hit it, which is wild that we're at 500,000 people that, you know, are subscribed to this channel. So again, thank you. I feel like I just said thank you for something already, but you know, it is what it is. Again, I love you guys so much. You guys make doing this so fun, and we will be at 1 million subscribers before I know it. I just know that we will. So I'm looking forward to that, because that is going to be huge. And once the straw curlers have been removed, I'm just going to go in with an old t-shirt and get out any excess water. Alright friends, and that is all for my repaint and restyle of G3 Lagoona. Please let me know your thoughts of this doll in the comment section down below. Also, if you enjoyed hanging out with me today while I repainted a doll, give this video a big thumbs up by hitting that button down below. Also, if you love living your inner doll customizer fantasy, we do face paint here, we do hair here, we do it all. So if you want to join the family, we would love to have you, so hit that subscribe button down below. Also, I'm not just a YouTuber, I'm also an Instagrammer, a TikToker, and a tweeter, so I would love to see you on my other platforms. It's peace.love.plastic across all platforms. And this is a series, so the next one in the series will be Draculora. So let me know some ideas for Draculora, what you want to see me do with her repaint. Just let me know in the comment section down below. below. But that is all from me, friends. I love you guys so much. I hope you have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.